to the bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get the info I know. My people know it's MAGDOG TV, let's go. To every other city, every city I go. From Colorado to the bayou. Every other city I go, from Colorado to the bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get the info I know. My people know it's MAGDOG TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get the info I know. My people know it's MAGDOG TV, let's go. Let's go.
What's good? What's good? Game week, game week. Kaiser in the house. She says, here we go. Facts, facts. Yeah, big game on tomorrow. Very, very excited. Colorado Buffaloes and Kansas. Can't wait to see, Travis Hunter and Kobe Bryant. Feel like it's going to be a very good game, man. I see that Las Vegas right now have this game to be within 2.5 points. Shout out to Reggie. He said, salute, bro. What's good, Reggie? Reggie in the house. Yeah, they have this game to be very close. So we're going to see, man. I feel like Colorado's going to get it done. I feel like Colorado's definitely going to get it done. So in this live, we're going to pretty much talk about the pregame between Colorado and Kansas, what must take place. Adonis in the house. What's good, Adonis? Shirley in the house. What's good, Shirley? How y'all feeling on this good Friday? How are y'all feeling on this Good Friday? Where y'all chiming in from? But yeah, like I say, it's gonna be a good game, that's for sure. CU has too many weapons for Kansas. I agree. I feel like Colorado is gonna be too much for Kansas. Colorado's going up. We got Juju Lewis on yesterday. I'm still excited about that. I'm excited just as much as you. Facts. Tim Terra in the house, man. He says, big up to you, MAGDOG. I love this show, Natchez, Mississippi. Hey, I love Natchez, man. Natchez in the house. Cali in the house. What's good? What's good? Life is Lauren. Alabama in the house. Tampa, Florida. Oh yeah, Tampa, Florida is in the house. Them Kansas boys talking crazy. Yes, they have no idea what they about to get on the football field and deal with. They definitely talking a lot of noise. I can't wait. Travis Hunter even responded back to Kobe Bryant. I thought that was hilarious. Stella says, hey, MAGDOG, I'm headed to Kansas City for the game. SkoBuffs. Hey, Stella's headed to the game. Stella is headed to the game. I know you excited right now. I know you are very excited. Everything is flowing very well for the Colorado Buffs, man. Juju Lewis is finally a Colorado Buff officially. I expect a lot of recruits to come in the next 2 weeks. We got the transfer portal is about to open, so it's exciting. 40 people in the room. Hit the like button on your way in. We're about to get ready to get started with the interview with Romy Bean and Coach Prime, as he spoke about a lot of the players. He spoke about the Kansas game. So there's a lot of fun stuff, man. I think we have Miss Peggy as well, so we're finna react to it. Life as Lawrence says, they expecting Kansas to win because they beat BYU. BYU wouldn't even beat Colorado if you ask me. I agree with you 100%. I feel the same way. I think that they are looking at Kansas because they beat BYU and they beat Iowa State. Colorado is definitely a playoff team. Pastor Corey in the house, man. Shake your hands with Destiny. What's good? Huntsville, Alabama. Smith signing day is December 4th. I see it. IMG Academy, the offensive lineman, I think he's coming. Excited, ready for the game. Coach said, you better get me now. Malcolm, when that transfer portal opens, it's going to be on. Yes. Don't remind me. It's going to be very, very hectic. I'm going to keep you guys updated. It's going to be crazy. We may get some players that we didn't think that's going to leave our team but, because of bigger NIL deals and opportunities. But, man, Why wouldn't you want to play for Coach Prime where you have opportunity to get more than what's being offered? MAGDOG, those DBs are talking. If you have to talk, you're really not ready. Watch the fourth quarter. Facts. Travis versus Kobe Bryant. Can't wait for that matchup. Me neither. I think that I really feel like Travis is going to get the best of Kobe. Colorado have to come out guns blazing. They can really put up 50 points. I agree. Atlanta, Georgia in the house. Cleveland, Ohio. Skylar, what's good? Stephanie, what's good? Lex is in the house. Hey, MAGDOG. Lex is just checking in to support. Appreciate that. Let's go, Buffs. I wish them well. Kansas is dangerous, but when you know someone is dangerous beforehand, hey, Colorado is dangerous as well. Yeah, Kansas is dangerous, but I feel like Colorado is dangerous as well because they still feel like they have more to prove. It's so much at stake. I mean, then you have Miss Peggy riding on this season, man. I mean, Coach Prime want to get her to a bigger bowl game. So I feel like Colorado is dangerous as well. I think that we are seeing the peak of heights of where this team is going. I mean, Coach Prime is about to be winning a lot of games for the next 5-10 years for the Buffs. I really feel that way. So let's go ahead and get started with the interview with Romy Bean. Shout out to Romy Bean. She does a great job with these interviews. So let's see what we got.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into Coach Prime's Playbook. A beautiful day here in Boulder, Colorado. And, Coach, do you hear that?
No.
You know what? It's pretty quiet from the doubters these days. Pretty silent.
No, trust me, they hadn't gone anywhere. They hadn't gone anywhere.
I'll tell you what, it's not a good time to be a Prime doubter, I'll tell you that one. Charlie Offerdahl said it best. The Buffs are back, but you said, look, we haven't played our best ball yet. That should scare everybody.
Well, we hadn't collectively.
Yeah.
We would have a great day on special teams, but not on defense. A great day on defense, but not on offense. Great day on special teams and offense, but not on defense. We just have yet to put it all together.
Speaking of dangerous, that's what makes us dangerous. We have yet played a real good game. Like the games we've been winning by like 30, 40 points, those still be games where it's like we could do this, we could do that. Coach Prime wants this team to really like exceed their potential, man. And that's what's dangerous about Colorado. Our defense really hits on defense. Kobe is nice, but Travis have faced their better DBs this season. I don't know about that one, Reggie. Hey, I feel like Kobe is probably going to be one of the best DBs that Travis faced for a lot of reasons. For one, he's projected to go first round. Two, Kansas City Chiefs watching him at the Arrowhead Stadium. I feel like he's a bigger, long receiver, long hands, ball hawk. And he's kind of like one of those DBs that's going to talk noise. I can't remember any DBs that has the same potential as Kobe that's going to talk noise too, So I don't think he's going to get the best of Travis, but I do feel like he's going to get the best from Travis this game because he talk a lot. Coach, you're the best. Been following you year and a half. South Carolina in the house. What's good, Erica? Is Welch back? Yes. Michael Welch is back. Tomorrow couldn't come any faster. Facts. Miss Peggy, good luck charm. Michael Welch. Yeah, Michael is back. Brooklyn, New York in the house. What's good, Betsy? Appreciate it. You cannot double team Travis. Say you shut him down. Yeah, you can't double team Travis. That's for sure. When you have LaJohntay Wester, Will Shepherd finally coming together. Young freshman, had the highest PFF freshman grade. What's his name? Draylon Miller. Hey, this team's special. And then we may get Jimmy Horn back. Who knows? Smoking D's barbecue. What's good?
Yeah. How close do you think this team is to putting it all together?
We're close, but it starts in practice. It certainly starts in practice and starting film study and preparation and just the mentality that we're going to go out there and each guy's going to dominate their guy in front of them. It starts right there with the mental aspect of it as well.
When you talk about mentality, my first thought kind of goes to the defensive line, defending the run, giving up around 80 a game, just 30 to Utah. Where's the progression been in that unit?
We've made it a point that we know when we stop the run, they got to put the ball in the air, and we have some of the best defensive backs in the country. We feel we have some of the best defensive backs as well as pass rushers. We're leading the Big 12 in sacks and pressures and hurries and all of that. And remember, we started out the season, I don't think we had a sack for the first 3 or 4 weeks. So if we would have had it together then, our numbers would have far exceeded the next competitor.
Shout out to Stephanie. Appreciate you for the super chat. She says, Colorado Buffaloes, Coach Prime's NFL pipeline. Yes. Very good comment right here. I agree. This is definitely an NFL pipeline. We have several players that will be going to the Shrine Bowl. Some of these guys getting offers from the Senior Bowl. I will be at the All-Star game. So yes, we definitely have a lot of guys as far as getting to the next level. We had Xavier Weaver last year, but I feel like it's going to be a lot more players this year. Travis and Kobe will be exciting, but we don't need to force anything. We have plenty other receivers that can eat in this game. I agree with you. I'm only concerned a little bit because we know how prime time gets down in regards to coaching, and we actually going to get a chance to hear how he felt in regards to Kobe and the rest of those DBs talking a lot of noise in this interview. But I agree with you 100%. I don't want it to get involved with a 1-versus-1 type of game because that can sometimes throw us off of what we've been doing so great. I'm ready for J5 facts to get in that end zone. I listened to one of Kobe's interviews, and he did not say anything bad or disrespectful. No, he didn't at all. He just basically confident in himself. He spoke about having a good relationship with Travis Hunter. They play the game sometimes together, but he's excited. This is a game that he has circled, and he's been waiting on this one since week 1. No, he didn't say anything about it. You know, I pretty much know the words of the interview because I did make a video on it. He said they have great DBs, just like Colorado has great wide receivers. So we're going to see them tomorrow. When you talk the talk, you got to be able to walk the walk, whether it's good or bad or disrespectful. But I wouldn't say it was disrespectful. It's just that when you talk the talk, you better walk the walk. And we're going to have, you guys not going to hear me say this. You're going to hear Coach Prime speak about this in this as we break down this interview.
When you talk about that kind of the beginning of the season now, I think that there's something to be said for peaking at the right time. Like if you look at the Kansas City Chiefs are the best example. Every September, people are like, oh, they're washed, and then they go to a Super Bowl.
That's right.
They've done that because they know how to do it. Now, this is a team that maybe a lot of guys haven't played in the playoffs, but you appear to be doing that. What goes into that, peaking at the right time?
You got to have guys that are mature, the guys that understand that they have a tremendous gift and they're going to nurture that gift, they're going to perfect that gift, and they're going to practice on that gift each and every day. We have those type of young men. And the goal is, I always tell them, 7 guys that we know are going to win their matchups on each side of the ball, and we're good. Yeah. We need 7, just 7.
That's great right there. We need 7. That's 100% sure, true. You know, we get 7 guys, for my viewers that's learning as we go. He's basically talking about the front 7. You get the front 7 going, or 7 guys going, man, I mean, this team is unstoppable. Let's see what some of y'all are saying. 120 people in the room, hit the like button. Alexa says, I agree. Carlos Wicks. Need some packages for D. Miller. Oh, you will have that. Baby Debo Samuel is what I like to call him. But difficult with so much talent. I do want Travis to get his to secure that Heisman. Oh, yeah, Travis going to get his. That's one thing about it, is for sure. You know, when you have a quarterback that's very you have a quarterback that wants to see you succeed, like Shedeur Sanders, he's definitely going to get the Heisman. And Shedeur, I always joke about that when Travis get it, it's going to feel like that he got it because he's throwing him the ball. Shout out to Protect Your Peace, man. Remember, for 2 months, man, you've been sticking with me from the very beginning. That means a lot to me, 100%. I definitely appreciate you. Protect Your Peace.
The atmosphere on Saturday was crazy. Fourth largest crowd in Folsom
history. It was? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, 4th largest in Folsom history.
Wow.
And, of course, the sidelines were crazy, packed with recruits, always. Yeah. Big recruiting weekend. I'm curious, do you feel like this program is where you want it to be recruiting-wise?
It depends on how you look at recruiting.
Okay.
Because a lot of people look at high school young men as recruits. We look at both.
No, yeah.
And you really can't recruit the portal guys because they got to get in the portal. So with the high school aspect of it, we like where we are. We're never going to take 25 high school kids. That's not our formula. That's not what we're going to do. But we're going to take the best 5 to 10 high school players that we desire to take. But the best thing about winning, you get a different level.
Yeah.
Because you attract different people, and we're thankful for that.
Yeah, but when you get them out here and you put almost a 50 burger on the best defense in the Big 12, and you've got this crowd, everything, does it in a way sell itself?
No, it helps, but it's so much.
I'm gonna let y'all continue to listen to what he said about that.
But it's so much more than that. I mean, because it's so much more than that, than just the glitz and the glamour. Yeah. They got to sit down and see how they fit with us. We got to see if they fit with us, how their personality, how they act around other guys out of high school that are prominent as well. Are they jealous-minded? Or do they want it? Or they want to come here and just talk about the NIL? Then I definitely don't want them. So it's so many different aspects about these young men that are attractive, but some come on visits and they harm themselves.
It seems like, though, like all of the guys say, Levanta said it in the presser, but every week someone says, you know, we practice. Practice is so different here.
Yeah.
When you're looking at guys, how do you know if they're going to be able to practice that hard?
Well, we ask those intangible things with different people that knows those young men. I'm pretty sure they're going to say they practice hard, but they don't know what that means. They practice hard for the way they practice, but not for how we get.
And that's one of the things that a lot of the young athletes got to understand is that you want to play for Colorado, but you don't have to practice. You know, Coach Prime is very big on that. You know, guys that practice very well are the ones that play. So, I mean, you just can't ride on a 5-star tag with Coach Prime. You got to be able to practice every week in and week out. And I think that's going to be very huge. Shout out to Protect Your Priest. Appreciate you for the super chat. She says, you're welcome waiting on Zelly. Appreciate that 100%. You've been going hard. Man. That mean a lot to me. 1,000%. Waiting on Zelly. Yeah, I know. Carlos Wicks says they just got a QB. Who got a QB? You talking about Colorado? Juju? Yeah, Juju Lewis. Yeah, we had not just a QB, we had a great QB. You know, number 2, ESPN 300 ranked quarterback, best in the country. You know what I'm saying? He's coming, and then with him, you're gonna have a lot of guys that's gonna follow him just because Juju Lewis is coming. So it's great, man. I mean, everything is going up for Colorado, you know, and what's great about it is that we all, especially the diehard Colorado fans, we stuck through it when they wasn't winning, you know. We all seen this day come, you know, and now that it's here, we see some people jumping on the wagon, some you know, still hating low key, but they can't do nothing but respect it. I mean, we able to see it all at firsthand, you know. So I think it's actually a great thing, though, to see it transition. You know, see people like Paul Feinbaum started out hating, and then now he's on the wagon. It just goes to show you what success do with people that doubt you. You know what I'm saying? And Coach Prime showed us all how to deal with it during that process. He never went back and forth with those media crews or with the haters. He basically just let his game do the talking. And he's still humble today, though. You don't hear him talking and saying, look at us now. You know, that's what I like about Prime. DJ Vaughn says, why does the national media want Coach Prime to leave Colorado? That's because they winning. What's wrong with him staying and building a powerhouse is because, you know, you got to understand, I mean, besides Colorado, really wasn't nobody really was taking a chance on Coach Prime. So why would you want Prime time to prove you wrong, especially when you look like Coach Prime? You know what I'm saying? So if it was a Nick Saban or another different type of style coach, and I'm not talking about color, I'm just saying in general, a coach that's a yes sir, then maybe. But Coach Prime do it his way. DJ in the locker room, shades, jury, and they still get it done, and they don't like that. And will he leave? I don't think so. I don't think he's going to leave until he wins. I mean, Juju Lewis coming to the campus, I mean, being a part of the Buffs, you know, yesterday, should tell everybody if he's going to stay or leave. if that was the case, he would have stayed at USC or went to Indiana, where they undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So, Coach Prime ain't going nowhere. But in all honesty, with them talking about Coach Prime leaving and going to like Dallas or all these other teams, it's just making Coach Prime look better because it's gaining a lot of attention. And then it says how great of a coach he is for an NFL team to consider it. So if they doing it in a negative way, it's actually positive, in my opinion.
But it's so much more than that. I mean, because it's so much more than that, than just the glitz and the glamour.
Back into Coach Prime's playbook. So thrilled today to be sitting down with DJ McKinney. You know what's funny, DJ? When you got that pick, I was like, that's his first of the season because I just feel like you've been making plays all season long. But can you talk us through that pick?
Well, we were in man coverage, you know, just having my coach be able to trust me, you know, to be out there in that situation and everything means a lot. So we were in man coverage, you know, my guy ran his route, and then it turned into scramble drill because we got that rush on him, you know. I trust those guys that's rushing the ball too, so it just makes my job easier. So he scrambles out and then just throws it right to me.
Beautiful. Coach, at the end of last season, you said, we got to find somebody who can play across from Travis.
Right.
What did DJ have that made you say he's that guy?
He's long, he's versatile, he's agile, he had great hips, instinctive, physical, he ain't scared. And he's a go-getter, he wants it. I mean, he pays attention to detail, and he wants to get to the next level.
Yeah, DJ been balling. I mean, DJ definitely been balling. Carlos says, like button, appreciate it. It's all money. That's facts. Corey Sanders says, Buffs ready for task, lockdown, defense, powerful offense, play all 4 quarters, ready for the game. Oh, yeah, definitely. I agree with you 100%. A.L. Will says, even here to see the Stanford comeback, day ones. Can we all hit the like button if we all agree college football is very exciting right now? I have never seen college football this exciting across the board. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been great. A lot of teams that you didn't expect is winning games. As I said before, you got Indiana winning games, Vanderbilt winning games. They play against LSU. I think that's going to be a great game. Colorado, BYU, and Arizona State. I mean, it can't get no better than what it is right now, if you ask me. I agree. I definitely agree.
Well, not just no second round and no third round. Like, he wants to be that guy. So when you want that, it's easy. It's so much easier for us to coach that because he already wants it.
DJ, as a corner, I mean, why would you not want to play for the best who's ever done it? But why, or what is the biggest thing you've kind of learned from Coach Prime?
Just be purposeful about what I do, how I go about my day and everything. You know, have a purpose to it. Like, when I step on that practice field, have a purpose. Like, I'm not just out here to, you know, lollygag. I'm out here trying to get better, you know, prepare for the actual game.
And your DB room, your corner room, I mean, there's so much talent in there. How do you guys push each other?
You know, we just make sure we go out there and compete every time we're in the game, no matter who's in, you know. It's always competitive, you know, never combative or anything. You know, we just trying to push that ceiling for our room higher and higher.
Are you harder on the corners than other positions?
Most definitely. It hadn't been a scout that has come here and has not mentioned his name.
Wow. Hey, that's big right there for a scout, that it hasn't been a scout that's come in to not ask about DJ McKinney. That's why I say, just because you don't see guys get interceptions or tackles, that's a great thing, especially for a DB. That means that he's holding his side down. So, but one thing is for sure, NFL scouts would definitely pay attention to everything. 176 people in the room, hit the like button. 188, we're going up, hit the like button. We just reviewing Romy Bean's interview with Coach Prime, as some of you jot down your opinions and thoughts on the game. Very, very exciting game for tomorrow.
So every day they come, they say, well, what is he going to do? I say that he don't want to be no backup. He don't want to be no second or third rounder. He wants to hold on to his first rounder. So that's what he's going to do. And they say, okay, I got you. But they're all asking about him. They all want him to get to the next level. They know he's a pro.
When you know that day in, day out, somebody's always watching you, right, for the next level. How do you approach that? You
know, just attack the day. Somebody's always watching, like you said. You know, you don't want to kind of be lollygagging in front of the wrong person. You know, they might just check you off their list, really. So you always got to be on point.
I was saying in the last block, I feel like everybody has said practices are so much harder here. Can you talk a little bit about that? What's it like practicing here, the mentality?
I wouldn't say the practices are harder. I would say they get the best out of us. They make it productive. Like, we got a productive schedule, how we run our practices and everything. But we always make sure we practice with intensity, you know.
That's right.
Game speed.
Yeah, that's dope right there. I feel like a couple of things he said. You never know who's watching. You know what I'm saying? You may be coming out there lollygagging, and you may have the New England Patriots watching. I mean, it ain't even no might in it. It's you will have it. Every time I react to Well Off Media videos, shout out to him, there's always 3-4 NFL scouts that's coming at these guys practice, man. I've never seen anything like it. You know what I'm saying? To say that they have NFL scouts at practice every single day, hey, man, I mean, it can't get no better than that.
DJ, you played on the big stage. You played in the Big 12 championship last year. Is anything different? Obviously, you guys are eyeing that. Anything different about that stage compared to every game you've kind of played this year?
Not really. We're not even really we know it's in our path, but we're not really looking that far ahead.
Sure.
You know, we're just taking our games 1 week at a time, 1-0 each week.
And every game we play is like the championship.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, we ain't waiting to go nowhere to play for something that means a lot. Like, every game means a lot.
Yeah.
Every game has been on national television. I mean, he'll tell you, when he balls out, he sees it, and when he don't, he sees it, So he wants to make sure he balls out because they know what comes along with balling.
Well, I love it. DJ, we can't wait to see that next pick and you take it to the house. It sounds like that's what's up to task.
He got to house that thing.
Okay, that's what we're counting on for next time. Book it. DJ, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck against Kansas. Can't wait to see what you do.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
That's great right there. I didn't know DJ McKinney actually played in the Big 12 championship, man. So that's great. We got that experience with him, you know, being on the team. You heard Coach Prime saying he needs the crib one. So, hey, look for DJ McKinney to take one to the house this game right here, man, because I feel like Kansas will try to run the ball, but they won't be able to run against this defense. So they're going to have to rely on the passing. And with our DBs, man, I love our chances.
And that is the Kansas Jayhawks, a team that is certainly surging. Let's take a little look. You probably have noticed the past couple of weeks they've won back-to-back games against ranked foes. First time in program history they've done that. So don't be fooled by that 4-6 record because they are surging at the right time. They've won 3 of their last 4. And when you look at this team playing their best ball in November, Coach, what stands out to you?
They're well coached.
Yeah.
They're well coached. They're not going to beat themselves. Physical. They have a lot of versatility at the quarterback position. They take the ball away on the defensive side of the ball. But these young men have not given up. Like, it's easy to throw in the fold up shop when you don't have a winning record. But these guys, the last few weeks, man, they've been balling.
Hey, that's true right there. And that's why I've been telling y'all in the comments. See, you're not going to hear me talk any noise and say, oh, we're going to beat this team by 26 points or 30 points. Some of the scores I see y'all post, man. This team definitely been playing. I can't take away the credit in regards to what I've been seeing. I saw them play BYU, and then I seen the game a little bit when they played Iowa State. This team here don't quit. You know, they know how to handle adversity, and they love to beat the top teams. I mean, that's what they do good at. I mean, they ain't going nowhere. Well, no, I can't say that because they are 2 wins away from being bowl eligible. So, yeah, they have a lot to fight for. But with them being 4-6, I mean, they're going to be trying to win the game. A lot of these guys probably won't play football ever again. I mean, let's just face the reality. Only 1%, 2% play at the NFL level. So, you know, they're going to want to win. They want to play longer. So if you Colorado, you got to punch them in the mouth very early.
They've been playing lights out, and they've got one of the best backs in the Big 12 in Devin Neal. I think he's KU's all-time leading rusher. What stands out to you about him? Does he remind you of anybody that you've coached against, played against?
I'm not going to say that. I mean, because all these guys are so different. But he has a tremendous gift. Physical, make you miss one-on-one. He can go straight downhill. He's really a good back. I could go on and on about what he brings to the table. But also, do not sleep on the quarterback. Please don't sleep on the quarterback. Yeah, the kid can play.
How confident are you in what your defense's ability to go up against guys like that, based on what we've seen?
Well, I'm confident with Coach Livingston coming up with the proper game plan, and our guys have come up with a game plan already to really try to stifle them a bit. They're going to have a difficulty. We hope running the football. We hope that's the case because then we want them to be one-dimensional just to throw the ball, and we like our chances there.
Corey Sanders says, Buffs ready for Taz. I read that one. Protect Your Peace says 209 people in the room, 72 likes. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the like button. A lot of times I forget, man. I love the game so much. It don't bother me at all if I have 2 likes, man. I love to talk about the game. It's my therapy, but I definitely appreciate it. Big Walt says, media still trying to give the Heisman to anybody but Travis. If they do that, man, I mean, it's somebody should get in trouble. You know, it's that bad. So I feel like Travis is going to get it without even it being a consideration. He's number 1 right now, though, as of the day. Too much hype on this game, just like UCF, Texas Tech. I mean, I can't necessarily say it's hype when you just beat a team that was top 5 last week. So I can't really say it was hype. And then you beat an Iowa State team that was top 15. So I really can't say it's too much hype. And then you're playing Colorado, the college football favorites team. So, I mean, it's not too much hype. It's perfect. Everybody's going to be watching that game. Them boys been chirping. Yeah, they definitely been doing a lot of talking. Coach Prime actually spoke about that. We're going to get into that after we read this comment. Lexus says, that's what I mean when I say Kansas is dangerous. They have beat top-ranked teams, and they must if they want to be bowl eligible. Therefore, CU needs to want it more. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that one.
Playing at Arrowhead Stadium, obviously, home of the Chiefs. Do you like that, or do you prefer, obviously, they're getting their stadium built?
I wouldn't care if we played at a City League park. I would. I just like to get it on. I don't care about the environment. I really don't.
Yeah. What about the players?
They don't either.
Yeah.
We just like playing early. We like getting it on, and let's get back on that plane and get home with a W.
This is going to be a fun game. They got a couple solid corners as well. I'm sure you've noticed, and they've been talking about they're excited to go against Travis. What kind of matchups are you going to see?
You don't say that. Like, don't. They shouldn't say that. I mean, I don't want them to back down anything, but be careful of calling him out.
Yeah.
Like it's and you got LeJontay, you got Shep, you got Will. I mean, Jimmy, it's Draylon. I mean, you got a whole plethora of young men that you got to deal with, not just one.
How's Jimmy doing?
Jimmy, we're praying that he's back to practice this week. If not, we good.
Okay.
We good. We're better with Jimmy.
Yeah.
But we want Jimmy to be.
There you go, right there, man. You guys got it right here on MAGDOG TV. The main topic: Kansas DBs talking crazy. You guys want to know about the latest of Jimmy? Right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Roman Bean, as I said before, for allowing me to get these clips for y'all, because y'all been asking. And then you got a chance to hear what Coach Prime had to say, man. Do not ask for something don't ask for something you cannot cash. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, even if it ain't negative, sometimes it's good to just be quiet. You know, Travis Hunter's one of those guys where, I mean, it's gonna be bad for Kobe Bryant. Even the fact that he didn't say anything wrong, it's just that when you talk, it's just it hypes up the media, and I mean you pretty much poke the bear. Now you got his attention, even if it's in a good light. You know what I'm saying? You got his attention. We know what Travis does every week when the button is not pressed. So now that you press the button, even if it's out of good curiosity, you're still in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at what Coach Prime, look at his response. Even though his response wasn't negative, just listen to what Coach Prime had to say.
Playing at Arrowhead Stadium, obviously, home of the Chiefs. Do you like that, or do you prefer, obviously, they're getting their stadium built?
I wouldn't care if we played at a City League park. I would. I just like to get it on. I don't care about the environment. I really don't.
Yeah. What about the players?
They don't either.
Yeah.
We just like playing early. We like getting it on, and let's get back on that plane and get home with a W. This
is going to be a fun game. They got a couple solid corners as well. I'm sure you've noticed, and they've been talking about they're excited to go against Travis. What kind of matchups are you going to see?
You don't say that. Like, don't. They shouldn't say that. I mean, I don't want them to back down anything, but be careful of calling him out.
Yeah.
Like it's and you got LeJontay, you got Shep, you got Will. I mean, Jimmy, it's Draylon. I mean, you got a whole plethora of young men that you got to deal with, not just one.
How's Jimmy doing?
Jimmy, we're praying that he's back to practice this week. If not, we good.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
good. We're better with Jimmy.
Yeah.
But we want Jimmy to be.
Coach Prime said you got a plethora of receivers to deal with. So, hey, you messed up. Even if your intentions was positive, you still messed up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of an absolute legend, the biggest
Yes.
celebrity far and away we've ever had on
Yes.
this show. Miss Peggy, 100 beautiful years old, the cornerstone of the Colorado family. What would it mean to you when everyone was singing you happy birthday at Folsom Field?
Well, it was unbelievable. It meant enough that I was crying happy tears and sad tears because my twin sister is not here with me for all of the attention that I'm getting, and because of this man here, this honorable man.
You know, I was on the field during that time, coaching.
Yes.
And when they did that, I teared up and I had to turn away because I didn't want the opposing team to think I was getting soft, okay? Because we had to finish that game, but you broke me down looking at you enjoy that moment. It was a wonderful moment for all
Well,
of
thank
us.
you. He has brought us so much attention and publicity and wins.
Amen.
And given us so much happiness and pleasure because of this honorable man, Coach Prime. And I feel like God has really blessed us with his presence here.
Well, God has truly blessed us. And I asked him in the press conference a minute ago, which bowl game did she want to go to? Because I want to go to the one that she wants to go to. And she said anyone. It's
Anyone.
good. So we're going to make sure you get there.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
On a private jet, too, by the way, okay?
It's not going to be easy when you get to be 100.
Yeah, but we're going to put you on a private jet. We're not putting you on a plane with everybody else, all right? You're going to have your own.
I've never done that before either.
Well, you doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Coach Prime, we love this beautiful relationship that you guys have formed. What does Miss Peggy mean to you?
Everything. You got to understand a multitude of separation of generations. And with my background and her background, that God would choose us to unite and to bring us together. When we wouldn't have fathomed this in a million years, it's a beautiful thing. But the way she's embraced me, that she's believed in me, that she showed me love, she showed me respect, and it's a beautiful thing. I just think this is what God intended for all of us to do and to be.
I truly believe that. I believe God sent you here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Miss Peggy, happy birthday. We love you
Thank you very
much.
Thank you.
We're going to get a win for you, of course, on Saturday.
We got to.
And then we'll go bowling.
We got to.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Amen.
Amen. Guys, thank you so much. Miss Peggy, thank you for joining us. See you guys next
Thank
time.
you.
No, thank you.
So that pretty much wraps up this reaction of Romy Bean. I see 262 people join. Appreciate you guys for chiming in, man. I feel like it's going to be a great game, as I said before. Colorado Buffs understands what's at stake. Miss Peggy putting her in a bigger bowl. You know what I'm saying? You have Colorado's trying to get to the Big 12 Conference Championship. We ain't even no trying, man. I feel like the team is going to get in there, going to the playoffs. Juju Lewis signed yesterday. I mean, if you are a real serious Colorado Buff or a Deion Sanders fan, I can imagine how you're feeling right now, man, because as I said before, we witnessed when this team was at the very low, and now they up, man. They're still going higher and higher. Drop in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel, man. Hit the like button. Appreciate you guys for chiming in. We will have a post game on tomorrow, so you definitely don't want to miss it, man. We won't be up too late because it starts at 3 p.m. Eastern. Until next time. Peace.
Everything. You got to understand a multitude of separation of generations. And with my background and her background, that God would choose us to unite and to bring us together. When we wouldn't have fathomed this in a million years, it's a beautiful thing. But the way she's embraced me, that she's believed in me, that she showed me love, she showed me respect, and it's a beautiful thing. I just think this is what God intended for all of us to do and to be.
I truly believe that. I believe God sent you here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Miss Peggy, happy birthday. We love you
Thank you very
much.
Thank you.
We're going to get a win for you, of course, on Saturday.
We got to.
And then we'll go bowling.
We got to.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Amen.
Amen. Guys, thank you so much. Miss Peggy, thank you for joining us. See you guys.
Thank you.